14 minutes after 7 o'clock right now. Of course, welcome back and welcome out to the set this morning. Ryan PC Trimble with the very latest on what's trending.
Well, thank you, and good morning to everyone out there. So, it's good that I work in TV because watching TV is one of my favorite things in the entire world. So this season of the year is especially exciting for people who like TV because it's time for TV upfronts, which is when networks get to present the shows they're going to keep and those they're going to cancel. One story in particular has gotten a ton of attention online. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Caroline, I caught whatever Caroline had and I can't talk now. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on ABC was renewed, and a companion series called Agent Carter was also ordered. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. follows the group behind the Avengers, which you may remember from all those movies from the past few years, including like Iron Man and Captain America, which Agent Carter will actually focus on one of the early members of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Peggy Carter, who was the girlfriend of Captain America in that first Captain America film. And that one I'm very excited for because I was very excited. I liked her character a lot because she was sort of an awesome, very, proactive woman in the film. And then the way it ended up, no spoilers, but the way it ended up, she was not able to be in the second one. So I was bummed that she wasn't in the second movie, but she gets her own TV series. So.
That's a lot to keep track of. I'm still sort of digesting all of the people.
It is, no.
Because I haven't seen, I've seen some of the movies, but not the show.
It's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I've heard, is not a very good series. One of my roommates, Alex, who I trust for everything TV-wise, says it's a terrible TV series.
Oh, wow.
But apparently people like it because they renewed it. But
I guess so.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see Agent Carter at least because that'll be cool because it's set in the 40s and I like that time period.
So I saw the Avengers. I don't do a lot of the superhero stuff.
Yeah.
And if memory serves me right, one of the gentlemen in the little clip you're showing there was in the Avengers movie. So it looks like he was a carryover from the movie to the TV show.
Yeah.
I don't know the actor's name, so I'm not even going to try. But it looked like there was a crossover there.
There is, and I don't remember the character's name, but I do know what you're talking about because it's sort of like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. runs the Avengers, and then all those individual movies were about the people that eventually joined the Avengers.
Okay.
And so then this TV series is about sort of the lesser superheroes who don't get their own movie. But,
all right.
Yeah. So
there's a place for everybody.
Exactly. There's a place for everyone, even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. Yes. So and this time of the year is exciting for fans of something else that is on TV, the NFL and the NFL draft. And while I don't fully understand it, it did happen last night. And one of the top trending stories on Facebook and Twitter was quarterback Johnny Manziel, who was selected to play for the Cleveland Browns. And Bob, I'm going to have to turn to you for some help on this because I'm not exactly sure why this was so important, but it was the #1 story in relation to the draft.
Manziel was a great college player.
There's the answer.
Here's your thing. He was the Heisman Trophy winner.
Okay.
So he's highly touted coming out of college. Many people thought he could be the #1 overall pick.
Right.
Many thought he could go in the 3rd round of the draft. He kind of he's got off the field problems and this and that.
Right.
Kind of known to be a little brash. And I mentioned on the NBC version of Caroline in the Morning that my school's quarterback, Blake Bortles, went 3rd overall in the draft. He was the first quarterback off the board and then became the uncomfortable part of television watching how far this gentleman just continued to drop in the draft. At one point, there's a picture of him drinking a beer.
Of course.
Which is one of his off-the-field problems. And then when he took the stage, he's got this thing about showing the money sign because he's all about, there's a lot of things that surround this guy, and the Cleveland Browns finally have taken. They did a trade that worked out well for them to get him. But that was the thing about the draft, which
everyone was so excited at first.
Well, not
and then
everyone.
Oh, sorry.
No, I had my moment last night again. Central Florida's football team had such a good year. And I was curious to see a school of my size, not nationally known except for this year, suddenly the meteoric rise of our quarterback, I thought was a much better story than this guy. And then he just continued to drop, and that became the thing of the draft. And I noticed all the national papers this morning, he was on the front page because that became the story. Even though it wasn't, he was taken #1, it was he was taken number 22.
Yeah, I saw him. And some other people that I talked about was Teddy Bridgewater, who plays with the Vikings now, and Jake Matthews, who now plays for the Atlanta Falcons, were some of the other two. It was funny, I was looking on Google Trends for stories, and out of the top 20, I think it was 16 of them were just, I was going to say characters, what's wrong with me? Players from the NFL.
The draft.
Yes.
It's kind of taken on, it's almost like an award show kind of persona.
People look forward to it, that's
big
for sure.
in New York.
Yeah, definitely. So now, before we go over to Colin to pretend to do weather, I want to talk about something super important. Moms, mothers. This Sunday,
moms!
this Sunday is, of course, Mother's Day. And to honor the moms we love so much, we're asking you guys to send us pictures of your darling mama. You can tweet them to us at That's a little @ sign, at Fox Wilmington, or post them on our Facebook, or you can send them directly to me at rtrimble@foxwilmington.com. Then tune back in to Caroline in the Morning on Fox on Monday at 7 a.m. to see if you and your mother made it to air.
Yeah, sounds good. Especially if you're going to be with her for an event this
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
And looking for a good forecast for Mother's Day there, Colin.
We'll roll right into it. Temperatures today moving up into the low 90s. We'll see those afternoon high temperatures in the mid 80s for your Saturday and Sunday. Can't rule out a stray shower for morning Mother's Day. It looks like a 30% chance for showers Saturday, 20% chance there for morning Mother's Day. And then as we move through the afternoon, near normal conditions by the middle of next week.